Hi friends, welcome to the Srikant Tektas channel where I like to focus on learning basics of Java. Hope you are enjoying the videos that have recorded till now. I just review what we have done till now. So we just started Java basics, understanding the data types, the operators, control statements, how to read input through console and how to write output using console. So using these concepts, now it is the time to solve the problems using Java language. And it is very important for all the students or programmers to practice problem solving using Java language to excel in a particular language. Before starting the session, I like to introduce myself. I am Dr. K. Srikant, Associate Professor of CSM Department at GPREC. And you can contact me using the mail ID is srikant.csm@gprec.ac.in or kapsc.srikant@gmail.com for any queries or inputs from your side. You are all welcome for the inputs. So let us start the session. I like to introduce problem solving using Java language at HackerRank platform, where we can practice the Java programming. So without any delay, we just enter into the session. Before entering the session, I just want to review the things. The viewers who are first time seeing this video, I request all of them to go through the previous videos of operators, data types, how to read input from the console and how to write output to the console. And it is important to go through those videos to understand this session. So without knowing the prior knowledge, it becomes difficult to follow this video. So I just open the Chrome. I enter into the guest mode. I want to introduce how to see my previous videos. So go to youtube.com and type Srikant Tech Talks, and you can find my channel here. If you are getting benefited, I request all the viewers to subscribe to the channel. And you can see there is a playlist called Java for Beginners. You can click this one, and here you can see there are 14 videos available in my channel, and which is created in order, where you can see Java. We started with Java history and we understood what is Java's magic, the bytecode. Then we covered Java features or buzzwords, the OOPS principles. Then we come to understand the data types, operators, control statements, and how to install the JDK and writing console output, Eclipse IDE installation, program structure, console input using scanner class, and one more video for console output part 2, and how to read all types of data using scanner. So I request before continuing this video, you just go through the videos, data types, Java data types, operators, control statements, Java writing console output part 1. Similarly, Java reading console input using scanner class. So these videos are mandatory to follow this session. Hope it is clear to you, all of you. Once again, I like to thank all the viewers who are supporting me in creating these videos. Thank you very much. Let us start the session. I want to open one more tab here. So where my intention is to practice Java language in a global platform, and my wonderful platform that is available to us is HackerRank. I just search for HackerRank in the Google, and this is the website available to us. I just click HackerRank here. It is asking, so this is the homepage of HackerRank, and we have a lot of tabs here: products, solutions, resources, pricing, human data. It is a free version, so where we can log in. Just click login, and there are two types of logins. One is for company and one for developer. I just go with developer. So this is the login page, and we can log in with Google account also, or LinkedIn or GitHub. I just go with Gmail account. So it is asking email ID. I just enter my email ID. It is also asking the password. I just enter my password. So it is asking the verification. I just verified my account. Done. So I just entered into the HackerRank platform, and this is the home page after you getting login, and where you can log out here also, right, by using this menu. So where we have profile, leaderboard, a lot of options are available. So whenever you have completed your work, you just click this icon and log out from the session. So I want to learn here in the top there are three menus. One is prepare, the second certify, and the third one compete. So if you are the first time visitor of this platform, I request all the viewers to use prepare menu to learn the things. So once you are comfortable with learning, then you go for certification, right? So certify, so where we can see a lot of certifications are available. As we are focusing on Java language, I can take get certified Java basic, right? So whenever you click get certified, you need to take an assessment. So it is asking your basic details, and where you can start your test. At this point of time, I'm not taking any test here. So if you are good at your Java basic knowledge, you can take the assessment and get certified. So this is about the certify module, and there is one more module called compete. So where hackathons are conducted here, you can see active contests are available, 2 active contests. And recently Smart Interviews has completed one contest, and a lot of contests have been organized previously. So where you can attend the contest or you can create a contest. So here you can see a 24-hour hackathon to design, build and ship an agent on June 19th. That is today itself at 11 a.m. Maybe it is already started. So in this way you can participate in the contest and test your knowledge. So my focus is on prepare module. So where I need to practice Java language. Here you can see a lot of practice skills given to us. So where we have C, C++, Java, Python. So I just click Java. And these are the problem solving questions given to us. So in this session, I like to take some 3 problems based on the knowledge we gained in the previous videos. So we like to complete some 3 problems in this module, right? So I just click this welcome to Java problem. and this is the page open to us. So where you can see the problem statement is given in the left side, and we have the code window here, and we have two buttons, run code and submit code, and a default code is given to us where we have class and main method. So within the main method we need to type the code. So first try to understand the problem statement which is given in the left side. So it is asking welcome to the world of Java. So in this challenge we practice printing to std out. So to print on the standard output device, that is monitor, so you should know print and println methods. So if you are unaware of it, I just request the viewers to go through console write output video that is available in my channel. So complete the main method by copying the 2 lines of code below and pasting them inside the body of your main method. So we just copy these 2 lines into this main method and run the code, right? So the intention is to practice the println method. Here you can see hello world, the output, it is hello world and hello Java by using a method called println, which is available in standard out stream. I just go through the I go to the coding window where I need to type the code, right? So it is, I need to print 2 lines of output. One is hello world, the other one is hello Java by using a method println, which is available, it is system.out stream, right? So there is a method called println. So open the double quotes, right? System in the system, S is capital because the Java is case sensitive. So be caution of making the S capital in the system. And we have out stream. So out is nothing, system.out is nothing but the standard output. It diverts the line that is there in the double quotes to the monitor. So here we need to display hello comma world where W is capital, N with semicolon, N with full stop, and N with semicolon. That's it, right? So this println method, it accepts text within double quotes, and whatever the text we type within the double quotes, that is printed on the monitor. And you have to end with semicolon because it is a statement, right? So we have one more line of output, that is hello Java. So that's why I am writing one more println statement. So where I like to print hello comma Java, and J is capital in this word, and end with semicolon. Great. So this is the job given to us, right? So the very basic learners, they can complete this program at the early stage to get some confidence, right? So after writing the code, you just try to run the code. If there are any issues, it will show the issues. Otherwise, it says the congratulations tab, and it is the sample test case, it is getting passed. So after running the code, if the sample test gets passed, then you can submit your code, so that the hidden test cases also to be get passed, right? So you can see even when you submit your code, the hidden test cases are also get passed. So in this way, you can practice the problems to get confidence on how to write the code. So my intention, so why I am using HackerRank, because it is having the sample test case as well as hidden test case, because most of the software companies, they will conduct the assessments in the proctored window in this format. So where we have problem statement in the left side, a coding window, we need to run the code where sample test cases will get success. So once the sample test gets success, you need to submit code so that the code works for hidden test cases also. So once everything it gets succeeded, you can score full marks if only some test cases get passed, you will get partial marks, partially executed. Hope it is clear for all of you. We can just enter into next challenge. If everything it is clear for you, I just click next challenge. Here, okay, so it is giving a problem which is somewhat high level. Let us go with some other problem, so which is basic to us. I just click this one. Okay, so this we can complete, right? So here you can see the problem statement where we need to read input from stdin, that is keyboard, and we need to write output to the std out, that is standard output device, that is monitor, right? And we need to use the scanner class. If you are not aware of scanner class, again I request all the viewers to go through the console reading input scanner using scanner class video that is available in my channel, where I have discussed in depth the methods that are available in the scanner class, which are used to read different types of data. Here is some block of code given to us to understand the scanner class. So this line of code, it creates object for scanner, and this object name is scanner, and we are passing a parameter system.in, which is standard input device. And here you can see a string is read, here integer is read. So next method, next int reads an integer, next reads a string, a single word, and is a println statement. And the scanner, once the scanner purpose is completed, you can close the scanner, right? So if you see the input, so we need to read 3 integers and we need to display the 3 integers. So in the coding window, some code is given to us. We just try to understand. We have one import statement, there is a class called solution, and there is a main method, and there are some 3 lines of code, that is object creation of scanner, and an integer variable is created where integer has been read by using method nextInt using object of scanner. Scan is the object of scanner, which is already declared in the previous line. And here println statement is used where the value of a is displayed. And we have some lines of code to be written, so we need to complete this line and we need to complete this line. So totally we need to write 4 lines of code to submit this problem. I just remove this 2 lines of comments where I can write my code, right? See here, if you see, there are 3 lines of input and each line contains a single integer. So every line, it has to read a single integer. So for that I am declaring one more variable int b equal to, so I want to read an integer. For that, going with the object, scanner object, that is scan dot, and there is a method called nextInt which reads an integer. I have also created one more video to read all types of data using Java language. So to understand, if you are unaware of this nextInt method, you just go through that video where you can get clear what are the methods that are part of scanner class. So I want to create one more variable because I need to read 3 integers through keyboard, right? So int c equal to the object is scan, and we have a method called nextInt. Great. So these 3 lines of code, they read 3 integers from the keyboard. So after that, you need to display this 3 integers what we have read to the standard output device by using println method. So already one variable is printed by using system.out.println of a. I am writing 2 more lines of code where I need to print b and c. So don't forget that in the system, s is capital, right? System.out. The method is println, and we need to print the value of c that is placed within the parenthesis. Don't use double quotes. So double quotes are used for text, not for the variables. That's it. So these are the lines of, here we can see scan is having warning. right? So where the scanner is not yet closed, now you can close the scanner because your code is completed. So before the flower brace, inner flower brace, you can write the last line has scan dot close. So where the scanner is getting closed, and you can see the warning is removed. That's it. We need to test our code whether it works or not. Just click run code button. Great, that sample test case gets passed. And now the next challenge, we need to submit code for the hidden test cases. You can see there are two hidden test cases, and the two hidden test cases also get succeeded for our code, which means whatever the code you have written, it is 100% correct. Great, the things are going well. We just take one more problem so that you can understand the things in a sequence, right? So we have taken two problems as of now. Welcome to Java yesterday and yesterday out one. We take Java if else, right? Because in the control structure, the if else is a very basic part to all of us. In the problem statement, the if else has been explained here, right? This is the problem statement we need to take, where if the given input, right? So we need to read an integer n through keyboard. If n is odd, we need to print weird. If n is even, again we have given three conditions. That is, if your n value it is from the range, in the range 2 to 5, print not weird. If it is in range 6 to 20, print weird. If it is greater than 20, print not weird. Here you can see the sample inputs. So if the input n value is 3, because it is odd, it prints weird as per the conditions mentioned here. In the second input, it is 24, which is an even number, and we need to check whether 24 is between range 2 to 5. No. 6 to 20. No. It is greater than 20. That's why we need to print not weird. So before writing the code, try to understand the problem statement, then you go to the coding window. By default, some code is given to us where we can see some import statements are written here. You leave it as it is. And there is a class called solution. Here scanner object is created within the class. If you are unable to understand what exactly it is, you can create your scanner class within the main method. Otherwise, leave it as it is, right? So because it is outside the main method, we need to make it as static final private. So within the main method, we have given a line of code where n value is read through keyboard using nextInt method by using scanner object. Here one more line of code is given which is not needed for us, and you can see the scanner is closed in the last line. And we need to write some set of code where this program, it has to work with the respect to input in value, whether it is odd or even. If it is odd, we need to directly print weird. If it is even, we need to check three conditions. If it is 2 to 5, not weird. 6 to 20, weird. And above 20, not weird. If you directly run your code, the test cases, it gets failed because we have not written any logic. Here you can see there are two sample test cases, and two sample test cases gets failed because there is no logic in our coding window. So now we start writing the code, right? So already integer has been read. So now I want to go with if else block. So before that, I request all the viewers, if you are unaware of if statement, I just request you all to go through the video control statements which is available in my channel, where I have explained conditional statements, loops, as well as jump statements. So here I am using conditional statement, where conditional statements are of four types. That is if, simple if else if ladder, and nested if. Here I am using if else and if else if ladder based on the requirement. So first I go with if Within the parenthesis, we need to write the condition. The condition is whether we need to check whether n is odd or not, right? So to check for that, we need to divide n with 2 and we check the remainder is 0 or not. So if it is not 0, it is odd. If it is 0, it is even. So to get the remainder, the operator we can use is mod in Java language. We need to divide with 2 as per the definition of mathematics. If a number is divisible by 2, it is even. If a number is not divisible by 2, it is odd. So I'm going with one more operator, not equal to 0. So if n mod 2 is not equal to 0, which means that the given number n is odd. As per the problem statement, if n is odd, we need to print weird, right? So that I put it in the flower braces. So here I want to write system dot out dot println. So where within the double, because weird is a text, I need to put it in the double quotes and end with semicolon. That's it. Great. Here you have completed one condition. When n is odd, you are printing weird. At this point of time also, you can run your code and you can check whether any test cases gets passed or not. Great. One test case has been completed and we have one more test case for even. It is getting failed for even input. So for that, I take else block, or you can go with one more condition, if n mod 2 double equal to 0. So you can write else, but I want to make the viewers to practice writing the conditions, which are very important in logic building or problem solving. So here I am writing a condition n mod 2 equal to 0. The mod operator, it gives reminder and I am checking whether the reminder is 0 or not. If it is 0, we can confirm that n is even. If n is even, we have 3 internal conditions, right? So one condition, if the n is 2 to 5, in between 2 to 5, we need to print not weird. For that, we need to use one more if we need to check whether n value is greater than or equal to 2, and we need to go with the operator called logical AND, because I need to write one more condition, that is n less than or equal to 5. So try to understand, right? So if n value is in between 2 to 5, I need to print not weird. For that, I have written this condition by using operators greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, and the logical AND operator. So the logical AND operator, it gets true when these two conditions are true. If you are not comfortable with operators, you can go through operators video that is available in my channel, where I have given in detail explanation of operators. So if this condition is true, I want to print system.out.println it is not weird. So within double quotes, you write not weird and end with semicolon. Great. So one condition is been completed. I need to take one more condition by using else if ladder. So where within the parenthesis, I need to put the second condition. The second condition is the value of n should be between 6 to 20. So n greater than or equal to 6, logical AND operator, and n should be less than or equal to 20. Open the flower brace. So if the n value is in between 6 and 20, you need to print weird, right? So you can just copy this line of code and you paste here instead of typing the same thing again and again, right? Great. Two conditions have been completed and we have one more condition, that is if else if. You can go with else, but I'm always suggesting you to write the conditions, right? So if you don't write the condition, still it gets succeeded, but try to practice writing the condition, so which is very important for all the developers, right? So if n is greater than 20, right? See here only one condition. If your n value is greater than 20, you need to print weird. So you just copy, not weird it is, right? So I just copy this line of code. So I copy this line of code and paste here. Done. So that is what we have asked here to complete, right? So this problem statement, it reads an integer n. If n is odd, we need to print weird. If n is even, we need to check three conditions. If n is between 2 to 5, not weird, 6 to 20, weird, and greater than 20, not weird. Based on that, I have written two if conditions. In the first if condition, I am checking whether it is odd or not. If it is odd, I am printing weird. I am writing one more condition whether it is even or not. If it is even, I am entering into the block and I am checking three conditions whether the n is between 2 to 5, whether it is 6 to 20, or it is greater than 20. Writing that code is completed, and I have closed the scanner here, and you can run the code. So it is processing. Let us check whether the two sample test cases get passed or not. Great. Two test cases have been passed. So now it is the time to submit your code and check whether it works for hidden test cases. So a lot of hidden test cases are there, nearly 6 hidden test cases, maybe 4. Already we have 5 hidden test cases are given to us, and every test case it gets passed. So in this way, if you practice the Java programming, in no time you can expertise the language, right? So where you can easily succeed in the campus placements in the assessment part. Hope you have enjoyed the video. So in this session, I want to introduce the problem solving skills using Java language in HackerRank platform, which is a great platform to learn the things in an effective manner. Thank you for your patience listening. I come with one more video which is very interesting for all of you. Please subscribe to the channel if you like the video, and pass on the channel information to your friends and to our circle, so that I can get motivated and do a lot of videos for all of you, so that we can learn the things collectively. Thank you once again. Happy learning. Bye. We meet again in one more video.